Stay tuned until the end of this video to see a teaser for I think there's something sacred about letting horror speak, because it's often saying what can't be said out loud. It's metaphor, it's memory, it's emotion, dressed in costume. People wasn't just a horror short, it was this manifestation of fear, control, and this tension between identity and survival. This project came from somewhere deeply instinctual for me. I wanted it to feel raw, theatrical, unsettling, and absurd, like a waking dream, haunted in a way that's more emotional than logical. That's the space I tend to live in creatively. The title itself, People, felt like a scream and a whisper at the same time. It's about being watched, being surrounded, being consumed, but also about isolation in a crowd. The cult in the film isn't just a plot device, it's a symbol for judgment, for expectation, for the haunting pressure to fit into something unnatural. So as we move through post-production, I wanted to preserve that sense of discomfort. Every cut and sound choice was meant to mimic the feeling of being closed in, of trying to breathe when the air is thick with performance and lingering threat. So when I was assembling the edit, I got to a stopping point and I liked it, but the story itself just fell a little flat for me. The women, they live in the house and then the cult shows up, they take over, and that's it. And I just felt like the story needed another layer. It needed to be deeper and it needed to communicate this subtext that I wanted. And after a lot of thinking, one thought led to another. I actually decided to add on another character. Working with Susie was such a special collaboration for me. She's this multi-talented musician, artist, actress that has such a vibrant personality. I was honored she agreed to play the future version of Mary, my sister in the film. Her narration added the layer and subtext that I felt the film really needed.
Traditional's okay, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Same way. And the idea is kind of like your character, from the future, you were the one that escaped. My character gets devoured by the cult, the people. You were my sister that, escaped that experience.
Yeah.
So you would be returning to the woods almost as a way to say, I feel maybe some survivor's guilt. Now this is very dark themes, but it's like you feel a little bit of some survivor guilt and you're kind of returning to the woods to revisit.
And I'll be just sitting, or will I be walking through the woods? My sister Margaret and I singing.
2, 1, this is take 4, Susie voiceover, and action.
I believe faces change, but evil doesn't. Evil don't move alone either. It multiplies. First it whispers, then chants, like termites in the wood. Just remember that day. It's all that I am. The whistle of the wind from the woods. But in my mind's eye, all I see is evil and people. People.
Perfect. That was amazing.
Was that last one too?
We went to the woods to film her beside a fire, and I cannot remember the last time I had so much fun. Axel Marshall, who was the assistant camera and grip for the first part of the shoot, took the role of DP, and the shots were everything that I wanted.
Here, look towards us.
Susie, we're rolling. Go ahead and just give me some nervousness, looking into the fire. Okay. I'm good. How are you feeling? Because this is going to be just interspliced kind of throughout the film, but we've got so many incredible shots. So sharp. I love it. You look beautiful, Susie.
Are you going to say it?
I'm going to say
What?
it.
Oh, wait, we already said it. Said it on the original shoot. Oh, yeah. But we're going to say it, we're going to say it again.
That wasn't for real, right?
This is second unit. Let's see what you look like from the back here, Suze.
That is a wrap, folks.
Woo-hoo!
Try to get that fire.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
Great.
That was awesome.
Get our
Thank you so
recons
much.
out of the woods. We needed so many people for this shoot to work, and we had a great amount of extras show up. But of course, I was really leaning into this absurd, macabre, disturbing, kind of imagery. I wanted thousands of people just piling on top of each other like ants. I wanted this really unsettling look, almost like something you would see out of like a Junji Ito graphic novel. So after speaking to a very large handful of visual effects artists online, the only thing I was hearing from them is that they weren't really confident in what I was asking for, which was a lot, until one day I got an email from someone who told me that they could fill in the gaps for this shot, which I wanted to be all-consuming. I wanted every inch of the field to just be completely full of people, and using 3D models, he was able to take this and turn it into this. And I was beyond excited. By the way, I will put all of the post-production credits along with the names of every visual effects artist that worked on this film in the description below. So when it came to music, it had to be menacing, anxiety-inducing, eerie, and I wanted it to have that creepy Appalachian folk vibe as well. And I was so excited to work with Adrian Walther again, who I collaborated with on my previous film, Goodnight August. Adrian is incredibly talented at just creating any kind of sound that you can think of, and he brought on Amelia McLean to give these beautiful, haunting, operatic vocals that really took the film score to the next level.
Voice is creepy.
Right?
Oh, okay, the track has started.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now it's a movie.
Right.
Cool.
We can just go to town. Just like
Oh, let's do
a
it.
bunch of layers.
This is my favorite thing.
Yeah, let's try that. If you plop in some opera vocals.
The bell that's ringing.
Do you want to just try and mess?
Sure.
Just pretend like you're singing German. Totally.
Just like swirling.
Yeah.
I get to speak gibberish. Okay. I'm feeling something in the lower register. The idea of like a moaning voice.
For sure.
The film is currently submitted to many film festivals, and we are so excited to announce that it has already been accepted to a few. So I'll definitely have some film festival vlogs coming up here soon. I'm really excited about that. But until then, I hope you'll enjoy this teaser for People, People, People.
I believe faces change, but evil don't. Evil don't move alone either. It multiplies. First it whispers, then chants, like termites in the wood, drawn by the same hunger and